Cancer, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is a message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. See the big picture. God's trying to tell you something. In other words, all the answers are right there in front of you. You just need some objectivity. Also, don't just consider what's right in front of you. This card comes out when you may be tempted to be reactionary. And God is like, please don't do that. You need to zoom out right now and look at the whole picture and the future. Not as in future, as in psychic fortune tellers see the future, but look at the long term. This is Taurus energy. So it's like, is this sustainable? Look at the long term. It may look good to you right now, but what you really need to be doing right now, Cancerians, is digging in and building from the ground up, right? Don't get it renovated. Look long term and start planting those seeds to cultivate something that's going to last. Let's get into it, Cancerians. This is your week ahead tarot card reading. It is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It's an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. This is your message, my friends. It is all about you. If it doesn't resonate, then let it go. There's a lot of messages on this site, so okay, Cancer. Yeah, I think this fell out. Yeah, we're just gonna take that back. I don't associate any specific times with this. There are dates that will come out during the reading, in which case I suggest that you look back to those dates and see what was going on in your life at that time, right? But it's timeless in that when you're open and receptive to hearing the message comes to you. It's kind of like when the student's ready, the teacher appears. And that's what this is. And I'm not even trying to say I'm your teacher. I'm trying to say that when you're ready to hear something that you need to hear, you'll hear it. You'll call it into you. And that's what attracts you to this video and all my videos. That's what I believe. I do personal readings. I know a lot of you inquire about that. All the details are in my description box below. Just go to my website, bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. Sometimes you need a deep dive. And I absolutely provide those. You just choose a service that's right for you, and you can book and schedule right over there on the website. And then, of course, I do hope you will join the BWOB membership here on Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is an extraordinary opportunity for you to get unlimited access to the extended readings, participate in the abundance share. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to attach a video somewhere above here, or you can find the cards down below and understand what the abundance share is. There's just so much to offer, and I hope you guys will participate or join in. We're almost done, my friends. We're almost done. Giraffe spirit is still waiting there for us. Yeah. Okay. And then we have one more. Okay. All right. Let's go. You were at a time of your life, not necessarily a crossroads, but a bridge. And that time of your life is whatever has come before, it informs you, it gives you strength. But there's so much more to come. And what's come before doesn't compare to what's going to come. And so it doesn't make much sense to define who you are, my friends, based on where you've been and what you've done. But more, where I've been and what I've done, what resources does that give me to construct what I'm capable of? And that's the mindset that I want you guys to get into. Let's look at this card. We have clear out the clutter. You're going to have to get rid of stuff. I don't know if you're moving. I don't know if what's changing, but you're going to have to get rid of the stuff. Now, the best way to do this is get rid of actual stuff. because we don't realize that we hold on to stuff and it clutters our all of our energy. And so the best way, I mean, the physical world and the spiritual world are the same world. They are connected. So one of the ways that you can easily impact the spiritual world is to make moves in the physical world. Clear out the clutter, get rid of stuff, right? And get rid of that past that, as Cancerians, own it. We know we like to hold on to. Got to get rid of it. Rid of the expectations. There's something here that you're ready to grow out of. Because this is frog energy. It's your energy. And frog energy represents transformative. Frogs start off as tadpoles, as we all know, from 6th grade science class or 5th grade science. We all know that. They don't start off as what they become. They live very different lives in the beginning of their lives. Your life has changed. You have to assume your legs. You're no longer a little swimmer. You're different now, and that's good. Because honestly, this is going to be where you have, in other words, you have a lot more life to live moving forward. I don't care if you're 60, I don't care if you're 70. You have a lot more life to live moving forward than you did back then. That's gone. Let's see where we're coming from, though. We have let it shine and trust in divine detours. My friends, you were so cocky and so confident, and your life used to be so much more of an adventure and kind of impulsive. And that's okay. Because it's almost like you just knew so much about, you were so sure about what you wanted to be. You just were going to go at it. And you would go more with the flow, or things changed a lot. Maybe you talked a lot. Maybe you were very braggadocious. And maybe that's part of why you had to move around and there was always detours. And maybe you didn't realize that. But yeah, very, very, very spontaneous, impulsive, brave, demonstrative energy. Spirit has a plan, watch and wait. And then we get this, which is like, God saw that. And God was like, yeah, that ain't gonna last. And maybe you didn't know that. Maybe you didn't know that. Watch and wait. Because it's almost like on some level, somebody knew it was going to be coming to an end. That wasn't really you or where you belonged. And the problem is we so often identify ourselves as what we were and not as the qualities we have that could help us be whatever we want to be. Right? So this was only going to last a certain amount of time. Now, what's coming in the future? Be here now in the present, so you are going to be able to let go of whatever this was. Watch and wait. Spirit has a plan. This is definitely somebody was watching. And I don't know for what, but Spirit has a plan with regards to whatever this initial intent was. Be here now, which means that's it. Live in the current moment, and truth transcends illusion. That's really interesting. Not too far from now either. Not like the timeline is a truth is coming out or in the present. In other words, who you are is going to be defined by how you behave moving forward, not in the past. And then we have a rebirth is assured, waking up to a new version of you or becoming aware of you are never alone. Connectivity, and that we need somebody else, and that's okay. And the two of you together can overcome any obstacle. Now, if you're a stubborn mule of a Cancer like me who loves being single, but God knows best. Now, this may not be romantic love. You take it where it resonates. It doesn't have to be ushy-gushy, lovey-dovey. It could be the perfect business partner, the perfect job. But there's a sense of awakening to the strength of not being alone or feeling like you have to do it alone, but not needing the other person. Like really finding that right balance of, it's, you could do anything together. Okay, so we have a nice baseline. That seems a little all over the place. I don't think it is. Let's get some tarot. God, what is this truth that needs to transcend illusion right now for Cancerians? what you really admire, what you really want to be successful at. What is a success to you? What does that mean? Or that you actually are really good at this. That you're really good at this. You are dealing with somebody who was very braggadocious or very loudmouth. This might not even be you. You know, they might have said some shit or talked some shit that kind of made you have to twist away from stuff really quickly. And then we have Spirit has a plan. It was all divinely guided. Watch and wait. It's not about even like actually watching and waiting, but you'll understand it is what God's trying to say. You'll understand it soon enough. And guess what? We have this energy of now I know what's really important to me. Now I know what I'm really good at. Why is there victory and success? Victory and success and letting go. In letting go of what is not necessary. Oh, we have somebody who loves us a lot. Somebody who's unconditional. And guess what? It's you, my friends. That's that Cancerian energy of just feeling really good, either being a mother, being a parent, or loving with your whole heart and not holding on to any anger or any negative energy. No, it's just, I just want to love. I love what I do. I love who I am. I'm not, there's very little, there's no pettiness here. Okay. Oh, and then we have Knight of Wands. Guess what? Something's moving forward. Something is, it's almost like I'm tired of all the external input or making that be what validates who I am. I'm finding a place of loving what I do and enjoying who I am and feeling like a success because I'm the best version of who I am. Right? This is all very introspective, which makes sense because we are in a Mercury retrograde right now, and we have a solar eclipse coming. And of course, the sun represents the ego and the self. So, and it's in Aries, for gosh sake. So it's almost like we're and it's by the moon, right? And that's Cancerian energy. It's asking us to be introspective. So that makes a lot of sense. We have Knight of Wands, which is going for it, moving forward. Being able to, so who is this? Is this a person? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Being really excited about something. There's something to be excited about. Oh, there's something to be excited about. Something that makes you happy with regards to a disappointment that you had to endure, right? Or a disappointment with regards to family. You're now taking action to make it different and be different and not be the same. Healing the past. What is the disappointment? What is the Five of Cups, please? Cancer. We have strength. It's improving upon a shitty situation and also gathering self-control. Something that we had to go through it to teach us how to control us, that part of ourselves that is the lion, to get that working in our favor because it landed us in some shit maybe not too long ago. Or to tame a beast and make peace. You're coming out in a stronger position. I'll tell you this right now. Somebody screwed you and you're coming out on the other side in a stronger position. But it's what it put you through. That's the reason it had to happen. Now, why did it have to happen? To make us grow the fuck up? Thank you very much, God. That's the Ace of Swords. That means I hit the nail on the head. Let's get a moon card because I wanted to. We got to get a moon card. We're talking to Cancerians. Lordy. Cancer. Thank you, God. Look at the bigger picture. We're being told that again. And a time for healing. And that's the balsamic moon. I think you know what that means. This is coming up on that solar eclipse. That look at the bigger picture. Once again, see the big picture. and then the balsamic moon. And that's the time frame of when I think we're going to be able to understand the bigger picture. Can you please help us understand that now, though, God? What is this big picture? It's like in the long run of things, what you're experiencing now is a time to heal. It was not meant to destroy you. It was meant to empower you. 6 of Pentacles, there is an abundance of opportunities coming in. 9 of Wands, there's defensiveness. It's for you to be able to take your pick out of opportunities or what you value. And so you can stop overspending and realize, hey, you got to look toward the future a little bit more. You can't just give it all away. It's like you have to learn some hard lesson, not to chop off a part of you, but to temper a part of you that is absolutely beautiful and God doesn't want you to get rid of, but you were using it out of turn, right? And it's almost like you're realizing, oh, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing with this gift or this talent or this insight. It's not I'm supposed to like blast it all over people, right? It's that overall, I got to make, this is rocket fuel and I got to make it last. I don't want to waste it in a fireworks display. That kind of energy. But you're going to be able to be choosy and selective. Might be at a distance from you. And also realize that you don't go the distance if you give up midway. You got to let go of whatever happened and get back on that path. And this is coming through because you need to know this right now, because God doesn't want you to give up. The High Priestess is here, which is also this new moon. Conscientiousness, something that is fated. The stars are aligning. This is really meant to make you the better version of yourself. Let's get one of these cards. There's got to be so much that we're still sitting on. Cancer. Deep emotional healing. We have it again. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Do it. Allow yourself to heal and take your responsibility as partially healing. Okay. I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to ask, clean it up. There's something that you got to make right. There's something that has to be made right. It was dirty. It was sloppy. And in some ways, maybe you don't realize it, but you got to clean it up, or somebody's going to try to like clean it up toward you, right? It's like, that's kind of what I was saying. Something's gotten sloppy, and it's not that something deserves to be hacked off, but you've not been taking care of it the way that you should have. And I think that this is when you become conscious of, oh my God, this is the most beautiful thing in the world if I make it last and I nurture it. If I throw this away now because I'm not impressed with the seed, I'm going to miss a rose bush. And I think that's what you realize. You can't do that. Right? That's the realization that changes you. But I want to know, God, and I know Cancers want to know, what is the outcome? Where are we headed? 4 of Swords as a retrospective. There's making peace and calling a truce with somebody. Finding forgiveness. Somebody might want forgiveness. And then there's reconciliation up ahead. That's where we're headed. And I hope that we're all headed to the extended. We're going to dig deeper. I love you guys, and I'll see you there. The links are in the comment section and in the description box.